Click on that, and what we're going to do is a webinar that I'm going to record, and I'll be able to share this with other people at the same time. Do I have your permission to do that?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Okay, we're there. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and what you do is we're going to go to the website, but I'm not going to play the video because the video gets jerky when you play a video on a record. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go down the page, and I just remade this web page today because of other people on the call last night that were kind of having the same situation. So it's going to be even easier. But when you use this page, I'm just going to show you how to use this page. How's that? Because this is what new people need to know. When you go to the Rise Up Connect website, WeShareFF.com, this is my website, but I give you permission to use it, and I'm going to show you how to use it. New people need to have a way to tell their friends about this. And so what you do is you tell them, say, look, we're having an open house, and would you do me a favor and watch a 1-minute video with me? And if they say yes, then you go ahead and you go, okay, when can we get together on the internet and do that? You will get more sales and more people buying this if you're there to answer their questions. So you show them this here, and you show them the pictures of the puzzle on there with the guy holding the Rise Up Connect World in his hand, and you say what we do is we help people put the pieces in their life together. And almost everything we have has got to do with life and finances. So we're going to scroll down here now, and you see the $25? For $25, we're going to show people how they can start a home-based business and save about $10,000 a year just in taxes. So would you like to save some tax money?
Yes.
All right. So for $25, you're going to get this class, and it's a 1-year class. You can take it as often as you want, come back, ask questions. That's all a part of what we offer for that $25. That's a deal. Now, I'm going to go down this list. We're going to show you how to reduce your taxes. We're going to show you how to get free gas for your car. And you say, what do you mean? Well, if you're driving down the street, right? You're driving down the street, and you've got somebody in the car with you, and you hand them a stack of $100 bills. And you go 2 miles, and you look at your friend, you say, LaShonda, throw a $100 bill out the window. What? Just throw it out the window. You drive 2 more miles, Richard, and you're going to say what? Throw another $100 bill out the window. And Richard, you're going to drive 2 more miles, and you're going to say what?
Throw some more money out the window.
Okay. LaShonda, when are you going to say, why are you throwing money out the window?
Yeah, that's what I would like to know.
Well, because if you don't have a home-based business, that's exactly what you do when you drive your car. You're driving a car, okay, and the government will allow you to take off 55 cents a mile. So when you drive 2 miles, that's over $1.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get 20 miles to the gallon, that's 20 miles, $20 for driving 20 miles. So you can afford to buy a gallon of gas with that, can't you?
Correct.
So you're throwing money away by not being able to take this off as a business expense. Well, how can you take your mileage off as a business expense? Because when you go somewhere, you stop and you go to a coffee or your favorite restaurant, or you stop by and see somebody, and you say, hey, I just wanted to stop in and ask you if you do me a favor and watch a 1-minute video with me. You just made a business trip. You put their name down, and you take a snapshot of the receipt, and he said, I met with LaShonda and bought her coffee. And now you just got not only the mileage, but you get to take off the cost of the coffee that you bought her. So saving money on your taxes is pretty easy to do. It's going to allow you to make more money, and yet you're going to reduce your income because you're going to have business expenses like that. We're going to show you 5 other ways that you can make money, and we're going to show you how to eliminate debt by turning it into wealth, and a whole lot more. Now, is that worth $25?
That and more.
It is. Okay, so for $25, that's what you get. But let's go down the page. I'm going to scroll down the page, and we're going to look at the next package we have. This one's $125, and this is how to eliminate debt. If I could show you how to get rid of 100 mortgage payments, do we have something to talk about?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you think people are going to be interested?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Okay, so I say let's just remember you want to know that, all right? The next thing we're going to talk about is how much interest or how much money you're going to save. If you saved 100 mortgage payments and you're paying $750 a month for your mortgage, we just saved you $75,000. But we'll show you how much you can save with our debt elimination program. We find money that people have lost. They didn't even know they had it. And it's pretty easy to do with what we do. We show you how to make ends meet, how to keep your money safe, how to protect yourself from identity theft, how to raise your credit score. You get all of that with the software and a 1-year training package. Is that worth $125?
Yes.
I used to teach this class for a company, and they charged $3,500 for that.
Wow.
And so I said, I can't do that. That's too much money because it's not that complicated. And I was doing it for $350, but now I'm giving it away for $125. Do you know why? Because I realize how much people need this. Then we also have another package. It's a 3-in-1 package. We're going to scroll down the page. This one is going to show you how to create wealth, how to leave an estate to your kids tax-free, how to put together a pension plan. And so that's a part of one. And then there's one for retirees and retirement planning. And so what you do is you ask the client, of those three, are there any of these that interest you? And if they're getting close to retirement, what are they going to say?
yes.
Absolutely.
Retirement planning. Okay, why? Because they're already out of debt, or should be. So that's the one that's going to be of interest to them. So we have products that America needs. There's a serious problem going on in our country today, and that is the middle class are disappearing, the poor are getting poorer, and nobody seems to have a way out. But we do. We're showing people how they can lift themselves up. And down below this here, I scroll down a little bit on the page, and there's some videos here. I just put a new one in last night. There's a 12-year-old girl here, and she has got the best kept secret in the world. She's going to tell everybody what I am saying in these classes, and she's 12 years old. You got to watch that video. But down here are news reports of poverty spilling over in the American suburbs. So there's just some great videos here that you also get as a part of your membership. If you want to know why I do this, scroll down to the next video and watch the random acts of kindness. That will show you why we do what we do. Below that is my information center. I am the Midwest Regional Training Center and the national director for the company. And so my job is to help you with whatever you need help with. And so you called me and you asked about registration and signing up. So here's where you do it. You come down to the information center, and there's 3 things down here. Go right under my building, and you're going to see 3 things that are important. If somebody wants to know more about the 4 pillars, you click on the 4 pillars of financial freedom building, and that will take you to more information. If you want to join, you click on the join now of my office where the guy is filling out the paperwork. Just click on that, and that will take you to the enrollment center. Now, when you go there, you're going to see my name or my wife's name. All you have to do is change the name. Now, watch this. Enrolled by Jenny Hullinger. I'm going to change it to Jim. All right. Now you're enrolled by Jim Hullinger. So you put yours in there. And Richard, what is your enroller ID?
Richard C.
RICHARDC.
Yes, sir.
I just put your name in there, and now it's got your name at the top. That way you know you're at the right place and the right page. So you can use my site. You don't have to buy one. But if you want one, it'll have all of your information instead of mine. Then you go ahead and have the person you invited enroll, and you tell them, say you're going to need your username, and you want your username to be easy. Sometimes people, get a real complicated one, and they put numbers behind it. You want it so easy that people can't misspell it, mistype it, whatever. put in their name, their email, create a password, and then they'll need their credit card. And the one thing you want to make sure you tell everybody is, look, we're going to show you how to increase your income. But in order for that to work, you need to invite, Richard, how many visitors?
2.
2. Do you have to invite any more to make extra income?
No.
No.
Qualify with 2, but if you invite more, that would be great too.
If you invite more, you'll make more. Okay?
That's right.
But 2 will qualify you for the income. If you say, I don't know 2 people, I don't have 2 people, then I'm going to say, okay, now I don't believe you. Because if you were to pass away, I'm sure that 2 people would at least come to your funeral. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Or you get married, more than 2 people would come to your wedding. So what you're saying is you don't think you know 2 people that would be interested. Don't judge this. Just invite them to your open house and say, come look at my open house. I'm so excited because I found a business that saves me money, and I'd like to show it to you. That's what you do. That's how this works. That's all there is to it. So down below, you'll see the register for the live webinar, and our webinar times are going to be on there. We're going to start increasing our webinar times and length. So I want to start doing webinars every night during the week, and they'll be on different subjects. Like at 8 o'clock, it might be about getting out of debt. At 9 o'clock, it might be about the taxes. And last night on the webinar, we had a great response, and people were still wanting to know about the compensation program and how that worked. So that we've spent 3 nights on that, not because it's complicated, but because people wanted to make sure they understood it. So that's how you use this website, and that's how you enroll somebody. So if you have any other questions?
No, that was great.
All right.
Thanks for sharing that.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn this recorder off.